Dear friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to take a look at the machine on the Vulnhub, which is Secarmy Village Grayhat Conference. The link will be added into the description section below as well. Here's some description of this room. So you are required to complete 10 tasks in order to get the loot flag. So this will take a bit long time to finish. Be patient. Okay, enough talk. Let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. The first is to discover the IP address of the target. We can use net discover to do. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be identified as 148. Then we need to do the port and the surface scanning with a map. To save time, I've already completed before, so now we just get out the result. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, followed by the -P- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. From the map scanning, we can know that the target has 1, 2, 3, 4 open ports. The first one is running FTP service and also the version information. Of course, exact version number cannot be retrieved. And also we can know that the target allows anonymous login. Afterwards, we can manually check this anonymous login. And the second one is 22, which is running SSH service and also the version information. Again, as we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. The next one is 80, which is running HTTP service and also the version information. The last one is 1337. I think here give us some welcome to this password recovery facility. Enter the super secret token to proceed. Okay, so maybe we can copy this information and I can open up new notebook and we can post in here. So the port number 1337 port number. Okay, we can keep this into our minds as we move forward. So what we are going to do next, we need to do the FTP immersion. Just I mentioned in the other videos, this is my methodology. If the target has file sharing service running, for example, like FTP, like Samba or NFS service, such a service should become the first choice to immerate. So then we can log in to the target via FTP and anonymous, no password, however, nothing there. Okay, so we can exit from the FTP session. And next, of course, for 137, I think at this moment we do not need to even connect to this port number because we are required to provide the super secret token. At this moment, we didn't have such information yet. So now it's time to emulate the HTTP service. Let's open up our browser and put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter. So welcome to the first task. You are required to find out hidden directory and make your way into the machine. Good luck. So I think the first is hidden directory needed to be found. and we can check source code, no need. And also we need to check the robots file on the target, not found. Next, we can use Nicto to do the automatic immersion. I mean the web immersion. As you can see over here, the version information and also the allowed HTTP methods, and also the, some request header information. But we didn't get anything important from the Nicto. Next, we can use GoBuster to do the directory immersion and can autocomplete this command. Let's enter. As you can see, found. I think we have already found the anonymous or hidden directory, and we can access. So this should be directory alarm, and we can access this directory on the browser. So welcome to the hidden directory. Here are your credentials to make your way into the machine. And we can check its source code. Even here we got I think this should be the credential. So we can copy. And so this should be correct information. Next, we can try to use this correct to log into the target via SSH or FTP. Maybe we can try to SSH to the target first. If this doesn't work, and then we can try to use this correct credential to FTP to the target. Okay, so maybe I can interrupt it here, and now we can use SSH and the username and press enter, and we can copy the password and paste in here. As you can see, it does work. And then, so from now on, we can follow the instructions. We need to complete 10 tasks in total in order, okay? And we can get the first flag. Here is your first flag segment, and also give us the document or text file. We can cut out the readme. So head over to the second user. You surely can guess the username and the password will be, so maybe we can copy this password. And we can go to the home directory. There's so many users. Maybe we need to check one by one. Sarah, and we can paste password. Doesn't work. And then we can, the second user. Doesn't work as well. Go to DOS. Okay, it's correct password for the DOS user. And now we can, I think we can get some information like cat 7. So our netcat application is 21337 to handle. I don't know what it's about. Okay, and readme. So your request to find the following strings inside the files folder. In this folder, so we need to find the following strings. We can use grep and the R or recursive option. The files. Oh, sorry. We can copy the string. Files. Okay, sorry, I think I need to put the username here. So I think we can, cut out this file. Maybe there's something hidden in this text file. Okay, look inside this one. So we can get the files. We can copy the file name. Yeah, I think this, at the end of this text file, there's some encoded message. It looks like it's encoded in base 64. We can copy this section and then we can echo tunnel to the base 64 with option of D, which means the decode. However, here as you can see, we got something, right? The challenge 2 and the flag 2. However, there's some other gibberish data. Maybe this is not, the decoded data is not a text file. We need to save the decoded result into the file, okay? So we can file 1, and we can use the file command to display the type. Actually, this is the zip file, and then we can unzip this file, and we can get the second challenge, right? And congratulations, here's your second flag segment. Yeah, this one. And also we can get the to-do. So although it's total waste, but here's your super secret token. Do you remember when we do the map scanning? There's some banners from the surface which is running on 1337. For example, if you want to connect to this, here as you can see, welcome to this password recovery facility. Enter the super secret token to proceed. Of course, we can copy this super secret token. Press enter. Here is your login credentials for the third user, and we can copy and note down to our notebook. And now I think we can switch our shell to this user, and we can switch to, and we can copy the password. It does work, and then we can cut out the file. We can get the third flag. So far, so not very difficult, right? And it's becoming more and more interesting and difficult. And we can cut out the readme. So a collection of conditionals has been added in this binary present in this folder. I think this should be this binary. And reverse it and get the false user's credentials. If you have any issues with accessing the file, you can head over to this one, okay? Of course, we can use, when we try to reverse the file, there will be some different ways, like a ghidra, also like a strings. Maybe we can check whether strings itself can reveal something important. Strings, and this, and as you can see over here, a lot of gibberish. So this info, this file is packed with the UPX executable packer. So I think in order to retrieve the readable information, we need to unpack this executable first. So UPX is there, not there. So I think we need to download this file onto the Kali Linux. Okay, so how to do? We can, so how about the Python 3? Python 3 is available on the targets. And then we can copy the file name. And we can use wget. Maybe I can auto-complete this command. It's done. And then we can use, we can use UPX and with option of D to depack this executable. And now, and I think we can use strings to read the readable information or characters. Okay, let's scroll up. So please try again. Here is the credentials for the fourth user. We can copy and also paste in here. And now we can switch our shell to which one? And we can copy the password. Okay, I think we can get the fourth flag, and then we can get out the next task. We have just created a new web page for our upcoming platform. It's a photo gallery. You can check them out at this directory. We can copy, and then we can, we can put in here. So I think this machine is full of different techniques, and each of which task will involve different technique. As you can see here, totally bug-free website, right? Bug-free website. Our gallery image 0 of 68. Actually, if we check its source code, this is not entire picture. As you can see here, over here, maybe we can open in new tab. So this one is one picture. Actually, this page consists of the 68 or 69 pictures, and each picture is QR code. So of course we can use some mobile app to extract the text from the QR code. However, there's some command line utility to help us to do this conveniently, and we can go to the Google, the Linux, the QR code reader. So which one? I think should be which one? Actually, this should be this one. I can zb, yeah, this command zbarmg. Okay, so this one can extract the text information from the QR code. However, first of all, we need to download all pictures onto the Linux. And as you can see here, each different index represents different picture. So we need to download all of them, and until 68. Okay, I think 69 is not there. So we can use the shell script to do this. We can copy. We can use for example, like for I in 068 and do the what? We can QS, and we can copy the URL, and we can use the variable I, and we can tunnel to ZBIMG with Q. Okay, done. Press enter. As you can see over here, all code or picture have been downloaded and extracted by the utility zbarmg. And we can look for some credentials. Yeah, here we can copy and note it down onto a notebook. Now we can switch to the user. Which one? Sino. And we can copy the password. All right. Now we can get the fifth flag, and also we can get out the readme, check for Synco's secret place somewhere outside the house. The house means its home directory, right? So how to do? We can use the command find, and starting from the root directory, the user should be Synco. Okay, and we are looking for file rather than directory. Press enter. As you can see here, Synco's secrets and shadow. And I think we can go to the Synco's, and we can get out, of course, the Synco's. The owner of this directory is Synco. Okay, and we can get out the hint. So we will lock you. I think this is the hint left by the author. Next, I think we should utilize the lock you word list to crack this shadow file. We can cut out the shadow. However, permission denied. A bit weird, right? As you can see here, the Synco, although the owner is Synco, however, the owner just has the write permission, no read permission. However, this directory, the user has, as you can see over here, yeah, this maybe I can, the D, you can get out the owner and has the read and also the execution permission. So I think we can change mode for this shadow file. And now we can get out this shadow, and then we can copy this shadow file and create the file on the Kali Linux. We can paste in here. Then we can use the John the Ripper shadow, because I've already done that earlier. So the John the Ripper will not go through the cracking process again, and we can use the show command to display the password. Okay, so now we can copy and paste in here. So then I think we can switch to another user, and we can copy this password. No problem. Now we can get out the sixth flag. I think now the things has got more and more interesting. So we can get out the readme. This should be the instruction for the next flag, and head over to this web page and find the credentials. We can copy and go to this directory. Press enter. We are prompted by the user login page, And we can, of course, before we try to, bypass this authentication, we need to check its source code. Sometimes the source code can reveal some important information. And next, I think we can try to use admin and also the admin and the login. Okay, nothing there. And also we can try to use the login bypass technique. Login doesn't work. So next, I think we can make directory enumeration for this directory. Okay, so now we can use the GoBuster. Maybe I can autocomplete this command. As you can see over here, has a robots file. We can access the robots file. Even give us the credentials. So the very simple. Of course, I think we also can use the Hydra to crack it if you do not use it this way. If you do not do this direct enumeration, it depends you how to do this machine. So we can admin and also the password login. We need to head over to this page and we can copy and access to this page. And we can interrupt here. So this is the shell CMS. It means that we can, for example, we can run command, right? And also we can list files on the current working directory. Of course, here the content is not easy to read. And I already mentioned this point or this knowledge before. The more easier way to read such information, we can go to the view page resource. As you can see here, now the result or the information will be much more clearly displayed. Here, got this one, we can copy and get out the result, this file, because it must mean something. However, nothing returned. I think the reason is we can here the any user www data can have write and executable permission. However, I think the current user has the permission to the upper directory. So similarly, we can change mode and put in here, no problem. And then we can get out this file. As you can see here, the password for the 7th user should be. So maybe also we can, we can copy and put. So the 7 users, we can go to the home directory. So which user? So Sarah. How about Sarah? We can copy this password. Doesn't work. And Cinco not. And Curator not. DOS not. New. Maybe we can try new. Paste the password here. Doesn't work. So how about, okay, how about the next one? And we can paste the password here. Not work. Size. Maybe we can try this user. It does work. Okay. And now we can get out the 7th flag. And here some text file hint. So base 10 and base 256 result in base 256. And also we have the key. So key is the X, and also the message. So this should be the array, right? And also the Go. We can cut out this Go. Of course, to be honest, I'm not familiar with this Go language, programming language. So maybe, we need to do some operation for this, the message and the key, and actually can do the XOR. And we can use this shell script, not shell script, the Python we can copy, and we can launch our Python interpreter, and we can paste in here. As you can see, so this array will be converted into the byte array, and then each element in this byte array will do the operation of XOR, and then convert to the character, okay, and then join by nothing. And I think this should be the password, okay. So we can paste in here, and we can try to, not this should be the password for the password zip file, and we can paste in here, and we can cut out the password text file. So next user password is this one. We can copy and paste in here. Maybe I do not need to have it on the notebook. So next we can try to go to the home directory, and we can try to switch to which one? This one. How about this one? Does it work? And can this one? So next should be maybe this one? No. So should be, maybe we can try this user. Paste in here. Does work, right? And then we can cut out the ace flag. We almost reach our destination or load flag. Here we can, as you can see, this should be the pcap file we need to download to the Kali Linux. To download, we can set up the web server by Python, and now we can copy the name, and then we can use the wget and IP address of the target. The name, okay, it's done. Then we can use Wireshark to analyze these packets, and we can scroll down some TOS. Of course, I think we cannot do anything for the TOS, and we can scroll down. So many packets here. So many, so much packets. Maybe we can filter out HTTP, and we can check each packet. I think this packet, as you can see over here, has some information, right? So maybe we can export this information to the text file for analysis, right? We can go to the file and export objects HTTP, and we can so this one we can save and save, and we can close up the white shock, and then we can cut out this text file. Again, so much, so huge information. I think this one is keyboard design for blah blah blah, and we can scroll down. So the keyboard business model, and we can so striker. So when typists quickly typed a succession of letters on the same type bars, and strikers were adjacent to each other, there was a higher possibility for the keys to become jammed. Reading is not important. Here is what you want. So I think this should be some special stream. Maybe the credential we can copy. Actually, if you think this is the password or credential, you will be wrong, because the whole text is centering around the keyboard. Maybe there's some sort of a cipher involved. The keyboard shift, we can use the keyboard shift, and you can paste in here and decrypt. Actually, this one is what we want. We can copy and note to our notebook. As can now we can switch our shell to this user. We can copy and oh, not this one. So the user should be new, and we can paste the password here, and then we can cut out the next, so the ninth flag, and also we can cut out the readme. So here, readme, can you feel my organ? Okay, so maybe there's some, some the buffer overflow attack involved. Okay, feed some data. We can download this file onto the Linux to make analysis, and we can set up the web server, and we can copy this file name, and we can use wget. We can paste in here. We can change the mode, this one, and we can cut out. Maybe we can use strings and to retrieve some readable files. So SUID, set UID. So hello, pump me if you can. Okay, we want to pwn you. And so maybe we can use the Ghidra to make reverse engineering, right? Ghidra, and press enter. Close. Oh, what I'm doing. Close, and we can new object. Next, so we can limit it to test one. Finish, and code browser, and we can import the file. In this file, select file to import. Okay. Yes. Analyze, and we can click OK. And if we go to the functions, the major functions, as you can see here, the major functions, it looks like this define the characters, arrays, and the long variable, and the initialize this long variable, and set above, and also puts the hello, puts this information, and gets. So I think if we can override this buffer and make the this variable to equal this, we can copy and note it down to our notebook. So next, how to do? The first thing we need to, when I did the machine, I tried to, for example, we can try to fit like AA. So we get the segmentation fault. Actually, we know where the program breaks. So we can try to run this. So we can, for example, we can run Python 3 because Python 3 is their print. And we can add the, we need to reverse this address X EB XFF XCA. Okay, AB EB AFCA. Okay, we can copy and paste in here. However, this doesn't work. So we need to find another way. I think this technique is the, the first time I utilize this technique to make buffer overflow. Okay, let me show you. We can use socat and TCP. The socat, we can use the H option. Socat, the TCP, listen. For example, listen on 8000, and then we can define the, this one, execution. So where execution. Yeah, here execution. So we can, execute the command as input to the tunnel. Okay, so we can paste in. Oh, not this one. EXEC and press enter. The listener has started. Next, on the Linux, we need to write the Python exploit code. As you can see here, we can use the PON module, and this should be the offset or where the program breaks, and the secret or the we need to override by this string, and this string is just the key, and when the non-variable local the on the underscore 10 equal to this one, and then the command, the orange will execute set UID to 0. It means that we can elevate our privilege, okay, and can receive the information. Will receive 2 times from the target and then send the payload, okay, and then can get the interactive shell. And for now, we can run Python exploit. As you can see, we have already got the root shell, and we can navigate to root directory, and then we can get the root flag or the final flag. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.